supposed to go on a developmental internship to work with an NGO in Egypt, in Alexandria, Egypt, to work with this NGO called Rotaract and help them restore their zoo in Alexandria. I didn't end up doing that. I taught English, so I did an educational internship at a school called the Egyptian American Center, which is a very prestigious school in Alexandria, and I taught 2 classes. I taught 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds, and I taught 10 and 11 and 12-year-olds, and it was a difficult experience. It was challenging. I had never been in charge of so many kids before. I had never had to teach or impart knowledge before in such, like, the responsibility that it gave me was overwhelming at times, but challenging, and I learned the most from it. In terms of matching, it was difficult. Every day I would spend hours. I would email every single internship that even vaguely interested me. I would send out 50 emails, and I would say that for every 50 emails that I sent, I got one in response, like one response from the LC over there. But eventually, through like persistence, which is what it takes a lot of persistence, I found one that really interested me. And what hooked me to that particular internship was the people that I was talking to. They were so like excited to have me, and I felt like if I go to this place, I'm gonna have a different experience. Yes, I might not be in the best job, but I'm gonna have the best experience, and that's what I was looking for. So matching was a long process. It took maybe a month, 2 months, which is shorter than for most people, I guess, but it took persistence, like I said, and it was worth it in the end.
So I chose to do a development internship because I'm a management student, and I really wanted something completely outside of that management bubble experience. And I thought development would be a great way to expand my horizons about the world as well. So that being said, I went into the database and emailed a ton of people and got very few responses at first. And then there was about a month where I just didn't do anything at all because school took over. And so in the last few weeks, sort of before I left for Indonesia, I finally got an email from someone in Malaysia and emailed them for a while, but then when that fell apart the next day, I just happened to get an email from Indonesia and kind of on the spur of the moment decided to go with it, and then made a call to my parents to say that I'd already sent an acceptance note and that I would be going to Indonesia this summer. So really it was very spontaneous how I ended up with Indonesia, and I hadn't really thought about it before I sent that email, but it just sort of fell into place like I think most things in life do.
So I did a management internship in Hyderabad, India. I was the international salesperson for a solar panel manufacturer, and I picked the internship because I wanted to gain exposure to more technical stuff as an engineer and wanted to learn more about markets abroad. So it was a very interesting place for me to work in an industry very relevant to today's world.